Yell about the sound of their mother's voice. The most familiar thing you've ever heard, the first thing you've ever heard, a sense that it's all going to be okay.
Her voice always demanded attention. When she spoke, everyone listened.
I loved her laugh. We would just laugh. She got funnier as she got older.
It makes me feel eager to hear her opinion or get her approval, because I always wanted to make her proud.
I have a few voicemails from her. They make me wish I could carry on one more conversation. The things I wish I had said.
What does it make you think of or remind you of?
Mostly it makes me think of feeling anxious, I would say. When I heard Miss Lynette start to speak, I think it came with anticipation and anxiousness of, okay, what's happening? And of course it makes me think of all the knowledge that she bestowed on myself and all of us that were around there.
She loved teaching children. The way she spoke to the kids when she would rehearse them and talk to them about how important their role was, no matter what it was. The way she inspired and motivated and encouraged people. There was a sound in her voice that made that happen, that motivated, encouraged people, inspired them.
Hearing her voice again makes me remember how much I loved her, and it makes me think of what are now referred to as Lynetteisms, her quirky sayings that were truly one of a kind. I think the words I'll remember the most are, I love you and I'm proud of you.
What are some adjectives you would use to describe her voice?
Self-assured, persuasive, loving.
Caring, dramatic, passionate.
Graceful. Her voice was always graceful, even if she was speaking passionately about something or the stakes were high in the conversation. There was a grace to it.
Inspiring and confident.
Textured. It was layered.
Eloquent.
Comfort, warmth.
It was bold. It demanded respect.
And, of course, one of a kind.
Why will you remember her voice?
I can still hear her voice. Her voice was not a voice that was pedestrian and sort of flew by. That you recognized how unique it was when she was speaking to you.
I loved hearing her talk to my children and her animals. That was when I heard her most genuine voice, her happiest self.
It was the voice of a powerful and intelligent woman, but most of all, it was the voice of a true friend, a voice of one that will never fall silent.
Well, I mostly will remember it because she had something to say.
I will always remember her voice because I hear it in everything I do. It's there pushing me to do my very best.
Because it's always nearby in my thoughts.
Well, I still hear her voice. She speaks to me in so many ways. I hear her in my everyday life when I remember the things she taught and instilled in me, and I'm sure many of us do. I think we just have to listen.
My name is Lynette Mason Gregg, and I am representing the Royal Academy of Fine Arts in Bayard, Houston, and Ballet Theater families. I use the word family as our bond and connection with one another throughout many generations has been compared to the mafia, or as a recent addition to our family calls it, the raffia.
I feel fortunate that I'm able to give 24/7 to this, which is of course my passion for life. Because there's nothing reasonable that would keep you doing this. You do it strictly because you're just motivated by something. For the love, yes, absolutely. lot of people. I think everyone we meet has something to give us.
There's growth and satisfaction in being part of something larger than yourself, and your life will be richer for knowing this. Did I tell you, make time to dance? I hope it will be a good one. This is Lynette, coming home. Why would I ever want to be anyplace else but here?